Nicole Scott here for Netbook News, and if you were paying attention to my Computex coverage, you would have seen this little beauty as the M1125. Now that it's closer to release date and we have more information on the product, we do now know that it is the 10125N. And this is a pretty interesting computer because it's a Netvertible. Love it. And if you look at the finish on the back, oh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. No fingerprints, no smudging. And one of the differences from the old Gigabyte computers that I've been testing before is they've actually done an update on the hinge. So these hinges have been tested 15,000 times for turning them around. You can see they work pretty good. So this is going to come with a Core i3 and a Core i5, and there actually is a lower model running the dual Core U5400. Those dual cores get me every time. But let's take a walk around the system and then we'll get into some of the more interesting stuff here. So let's close this up. Here around the back, you can see that the battery does stick out just a smidge, but I'll forgive that because it's got a 7,800 capacity. That's a huge 6-cell, absolutely massive. So here we've got the PSU, the Ethernet. These holes here are for the docking station, which I'll get into shortly. So there's the VGA, esata, power around the edge there. Here around the front, let me just get some better light there. Here around the front, you'll see there's some speakers, and there's your headphone and microphone jack. Now this does have THX sound, so it actually has two speakers and 2 subwoofers. So we'll actually demo that in just a second. We have the LEDs around the front here. And then around the other side, we do have a card reader. I believe that's for changing the monitors. No, that's your function. And then this, that's very exciting, USB 3. And then there's a USB 2 right there. Fan, HDMI if you want to hook it up to your TV because it does have Core i5. And if you look at the bottom, easy to upgrade. So let's take a look at some of the functionality on the system itself. You might need 2 hands to open that up, but it seems all right with one. And we're going to play you this random movie trailer. Let me make this full screen. It's glossy. So you can see they really made an effort to make this a really good multimedia system with including the THX live audio. But what makes this interesting, let me just shut this down here, is the docking station. So I'm actually going to get Nick to help me because, well, I only have one hand and one of them's holding the camera. So you can see it comes with a DVD drive, a booktop station, and we've seen this from Gigabyte in the past. You can see it switches 180 degrees. And then, my goodness, it acts as a second monitor. Look at that. Look at that. We don't have any word on pricing just yet, but because of the unique features and the docking station here, you can see it does change 180 degrees if you can switch that around for me one time. Yeah. That it probably, my guess for the low end is going to be around 1,000, but we're not sure just yet. We're expecting this, fingers crossed, for Christmas, but if not, we'll probably see a rollout around CES. So this has been a quick look at the Gigabyte